Well, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy you stopped by. Well, it's been raining all week here in California, well, all month really, and I'm in the mood for some soup. So I'm gonna make some navy bean and ham soup that I have a ham bone left over from Christmas. So that's gonna give a lot of flavor to it. And it's super easy. It's basically a dump and go recipe. And I think your family's really gonna like it. So let's get cooking. To get started, take a 1 pound bag of dried pinto beans and soak them overnight or for at least 8 hours. And this is what they look like. You want to just drain them and rinse them. And now you're also going to need 6 cups of low sodium chicken broth, a ham bone. I have this one left over from Christmas. It still has a lot of meat on it, but if you don't have that, you could also get a ham hock, which they sell. We're going to need some garlic, some yellow onion, some celery, some thyme. Now this is fresh because it came from my garden, but you could also use dried, and some carrots. Now you guys, look how big these carrots were. I had to get them so you could see. Isn't that crazy? We're also going to need some dried parsley, some black pepper, and some oregano. Now don't worry, I'll have all the amounts in the description box. So just place your beans inside the crock pot. And now this is the size that we want our vegetables to be, small dice. So just add the carrots, celery, and onion, our dried parsley, our pepper, our fresh thyme, our chopped garlic. I know I'm not using garlic in a tube today, right? And our low sodium chicken broth. And then just go ahead and put your ham bone in there. See all the meat on there? That is going to be amazing. It's going to fall right off once it's done. And just give it a little stir. And we're just going to place the lid on. We're going to cook it on high for 4.5 hours. Now when it's done, don't forget to take the bay leaf out. I forgot to tell you that I also added some bay leaves. And this is what it looks like. It's so good and it smells amazing. Now if you look, see how the meat is just like falling off that bone? You won't believe how much I got off of this ham bone. Look, all that. It had huge chunks on there which I couldn't get off before I put it in the crock pot. Now what I like to do is take a cup of the beans and puree them. And that's gonna give the soup a more creamy taste. But you don't have to do that, or you can puree it all. But I like part beans and part of the puree. Now stay tuned because I'm gonna give you my thoughts on, oh, I forgot to say, add in the ham afterwards, not before you puree it. Stay tuned because I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this soup. Let's give this a taste test, shall we? Now, if you notice, I heated this up even though it's still kind of thick, but if you like it that way, by all means, just serve it that way, or you can just add a little bit of water to it. So let's give it a try. So good. You just get such a nice ham flavor because that ham bone just like made its own stock in addition to the low sodium chicken broth that I used. And the beans are so creamy. I'm telling you, homemade beans to me are so much better than canned beans. And they're really not that much work. All you have to do is just soak them for a few hours. So I hope you guys are gonna try this. Let me scoot you up. I think you're gonna love it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye, everybody.